Hello and welcome to this special edition of our program CHW4EVER with your friend, your host, your CHW, Rafael Calderon. I am a humble servant of my Manchester, New Hampshire community. I also work in the Nashua, New Hampshire community. Actually, I work in the whole state of New Hampshire, in the whole 6 states of the New England region. My mission in life is to be useful to others, and I do that via CHW4EVER. CHW4EVER is a dream that I worked very hard in making a reality, and I did that with the help of a lot of people. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving me a little bit of your time. I sincerely appreciate it. As I mentioned, the name of this TV show, it is CHW4EVER. And CHW stands for Community Health Worker forever, because I want to do this forever. I want to be useful to others forever. And the best way that I can find to be useful to others is by sharing what I have learned about creating an ideal lifestyle. An ideal lifestyle is not a perfect lifestyle by any means, but it is a lifestyle in which every day you wake up happy to be alive and with energy to make your dreams come true. And by making your dreams come true, I mean creating and achieving goals, setting and achieving goals. This TV show, it's going to be something special. It's going to be special because I want to share with you my community work. I want to show you what I do, how I help people.
My name is Patty Harris, and I'd like to tell you how much Rafael has meant to me and my husband. We've been working with him now for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months maybe, and he has made a tremendous impact in our life. He has done things that we can't even fathom doing. It's so complicated. All these forms and letters and so on and so forth. And he got us food stamps. Unfortunately, they took them away for a little technicality, which shame on them, not us, because we did everything. Raphael did it all right. But I'll tell you, if he was not a part of our life, we'd be sunk, because he has been a tremendous help and has relieved a lot of stress on me. I'm just recovering from 2 heart attacks and a stroke. And the stroke has affected my right side, and I cannot walk any longer. I'm working at it. They tell me I'll be able to walk pretty soon, but not soon enough for me. I'm a very impatient person. And this is where Raphael comes in, because he gets things done expeditiously. Like that for a word?
I love that word.
Okay. So he does. He doesn't drag his feet. He'll drive from Boston at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon to come here and just help us out and pick up some paperwork and so forth. I'll tell you, he's been a godsend, and I don't know what we're going to do without him. And I guess this concludes my testimony, because anything else I say is just going to be redundant and repetitious. Thanks a lot. This is Patty signing off. Good afternoon, everybody. What a beautiful day today. Finally, it stopped raining. Before we begin, I want to preface this by giving a big shout out to Rafael Calderon. I think I said your name right. I don't know. I did. I gave it my best shot anyway. Rafael, you have helped us with so many different issues have cropped up that I just don't know what to say. Thank you is not quite enough. However, to continue on with issues, I need help with Southern New Hampshire. Our rent has got exceedingly high, almost to the point where it's non-existent to be able to pay it. We need really help. We need your help. Once again, I implore you. You did such a great job with the food stamps. You and I working together, we make a great team. I can't thank you enough, Raphael, and continue the good work. I'm sure there are other people that benefit from your dedication and your perseverance. I know we have. I just want to thank you. I want to thank the state of New Hampshire for their help. Miss Maggie Hassan for her input in all of this, and anybody else that has their divine hand in all of this. I want to thank you so much, New Hampshire, and have a beautiful day. This is Patty signing off. Bye-bye.
I am trying to put together a great project. And in order to make this project happen, what I'm going to do, what I want to do, is I want to do a raffle. right? A raffle sounds something very simple, but in my mind, I want to do a raffle that's fun, family oriented, healthy, and for everybody. I want to include everybody and I want to invite everybody. And the raffle, or what will be raffled, it's what I call Betty's Art. I met this amazing lady when I used to work for a great company, and my job was a healthcare ambassador. And I used to go into people's homes, usually seniors or people that were struggling with multiple chronic diseases. And since my background is community health work, I'm a community health worker, then that job came easy to me and I loved it. And I met a lot of good people, nice people in that job. One of those people was Betty Eldridge, and she's a great artist. Her story is one of amazement. I'm amazed by her story, and that's why I want to share her art with you, and I want you to help me promote it to the world. But again, like I said, I want to start. I have to start in Manchester, New Hampshire, and in Nashua, New Hampshire, right? But my ultimate goal is that if this raffle works, then I want to raffle her art to the entire New England region, and that once it works within the New England region, then I want to go nationwide and then globally. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I am so excited about Betty's art. Betty's story, my excitement comes from her story. The fact that this amazing lady, she lost her sight and she developed chronic conditions, because you know what happens when you lose your eyesight, right? But she maintained her spirit. She remained a powerful spirit. So she decided to take control of her situation. Instead of letting her chronic condition control her life, she took control of her chronic condition in her life. And she did that by working with her doctors, working with the eye doctors, her medical doctors, anybody that would help her. I had the privilege of working with her as a healthcare ambassador, right? When I was working for a great company. And I'm telling you, I love this job because I met so many amazing people like Betty, right? But, and here's the thing, because I met so many people doing this job and before this job, because remember, I'm a community health worker. I've been a community health worker since 2015, right? I have a lot of experience and I've met a lot of people, and I have been blessed with helping a lot of people. And usually the people that I come into contact with are people that are struggling with multiple chronic conditions, mainly diabetes, hypertension, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, kidney problems, and so on and so forth. Arthritis, let me not forget arthritis. Depression is a big one, right? And when people are going through all these things, they go through something that I call a vicious cycle of symptoms. And a vicious cycle of symptoms, it's something that I came across when I was reading a book. This book I used to use when I used to teach workshops on how to how to self-manage your chronic conditions. These classes used to be called CDSMP, Chronic Disease Self-Management Programs. That's what they were called. And I was trained to do them, and I did a lot of them. I became very experienced on them to the point where I could do them by myself. Okay, these programs usually you have to you have to have two teachers or two trainers, like how it's supposed to be said, two trainers to teach a class, and the class has to be from 8 to 12 participants. It takes 6 weeks and 2.5 hours once a week. So, for example, every Wednesday from 2 to 4:30 for 6 weeks. And let me tell you, every person that attended those classes that I taught, myself and another trainer, everybody at the end of the, well, first of all, let me not get too far ahead. Everybody that would attend that class, they would show signs of their A1C improving. Their A1C improved. And for those, I don't like to use acronyms, but I don't really know what A1C stands for. I just know that when someone has diabetes, for example, their A1C level can dictate if they are improving, if they are good, or if they're getting worse. So for example, if you have an A1C that's, let's say, like 10 or more, then if you are type 2 diabetic, chances are that you could become type 1 diabetic. So it's very important to self-manage your A1C. And it's always better to self-manage your A1C if you are working with your doctor. My suggestion to everybody that I've worked, because I'm a non-clinical healthcare provider or healthcare professional, I'm sorry, I'll take that back. I'm not a provider, I'm a professional. I am a non-clinical healthcare provider. That's what a CHW4EVER is. I always recommended all my patients that I worked with, through myself, through CHW4EVER, or through an employer. I always told them to work with their doctors, work with their primary care physicians, right? With their PCP. A person that has chronic conditions should always should have a team of people helping them. Clinical people and non-clinical people. That's just my opinion. But anyways, the point being is that everyone that attended those workshops, those CDSMP programs, workshops, they all got better with the A1C. Their depression got better. They got better with setting and achieving goals that had to do with their health. And by their health, it was a holistic approach, right? Most people don't know, and a lot of people are finding out, but most people don't know that nowadays it has become clear that a person's health and well-being goes beyond just preventing a disease. A person's well-being has a lot to do with their social determinants of health. And social determinants of health are how a person lives their lives, how they eat, where they live, where they work, how they work, the lifestyle that they lead. That's why I promote living an ideal lifestyle workshops, which were created by your humble servant, me. Okay, I created these workshops, and I'll talk to you about them a little bit more. But right now, I'm just trying to make the point that when I have worked with people that have chronic conditions, especially multiple chronic conditions, they seem to give in into their situations, into their chronic conditions. And the point being is that when I met Betty, Betty did not let her chronic conditions get the best of her. She took control by deciding to paint. She took control by taking her whatever she was feeling due to her situation and put it into her passion for being useful, for helping others. And that is why her art means so much to me, because it is an inspiration for me that I and no one should let their chronic conditions, their depression, whatever bad situation they may be going through in their lives, they may be going through within their lives or in their lives. Sometimes I have to slow down because I have an accent and I translate in my mind everything that I'm saying to you. I think it in Spanish and then I say it in English. So sometimes words get away from me. But the point being, what I'm trying to get at is that Betty is a prime example that if you are struggling with anything in your life, don't give in to it. Turn your frustration, your pain, your anguish, turn them into passion to do something that you love. And it's always better if you do something that you love for the benefit of others, because then others appreciate it. And when they appreciate it, you can turn it into a hobby, a career, a source of income, something that can help you feel better. So when I see any painting from Betty, I automatically think this is an inspiration, this is an example, and I want everyone to have access to these examples. That's why I want to do this raffle. I'm not asking you to support it. I'm just telling you, I gotta be, I'm on public access TV, okay? But I'm gonna tell you, if I can help people overcome their chronic conditions through CHW4EVER, then CHW4EVER will become an employer. because I need to hire people to help me, right? And the more classes that I teach, the more people that I can bring on board to teach with me, the more people that can benefit, and it does not take that much. It does not take that much. I'm making a small or a shorter video that I can put on my YouTube channel, where I'm actually being more direct about this. But I wanted to make this part of my program, of this week's program, because I want to share what I do for work. I want to share with my community, my community health work, my CHW work, so that you see that I'm committed to my community.
So thank you, Rafael, for taking the video. And
We're making it fun.
so, but what we have here, right? You're gonna come around so that you can see the
Yes, okay.
food in the video.
This is Keyless Cooking, okay?
Alright, so this is right here is veggie sauce with shrimp, right? Homemade from Keyless catering services or whatever. And that's plantain, rice, I thought people would come with kids so they can eat. Yeah.
Awesome.
Korean cheese. And then we have the potato skin.
All right. And what are we doing here? What are we meeting for? Is this a child care?
Today we're just having a conversation again, community members conversation regarding family child care. We really want to understand what our needs are and be able to find solutions for them. And so thank you for coming and taking this video.
Thank you.
You come in, you set it up, and you jump in here.
I work behind the scenes, I'm like a director.
No, come on.
Okay,
No, come
so
on.
the
Okay,
way
there's a
it
football
works,
game over there.
I can, right now it's recording, so I
Okay.
can take a picture out of it. So when I say 1, 2, 3, everybody smile.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
All right, so I say, so everybody smile and say, "We love New Hampshire."
we love
Okay, 1, 2, 3. We love New Hampshire. Boom.
Okay, help me. Okay.
So, this is called Circle Settle In. It's our final activity at the table. It's about having a closed circle of community where we can see everyone's faces.
Esto es lo último que hacemos. Esto es que hacemos un círculo para que nos podamos conocer.
Turn to my right, and I'm going to tell the person, I'm going to make eye contact. I'm going to tell the person to my right how I want to be seen. How I want to be seen. And they're going to say, I see you.
Okay.
Sorry. And I And as we do this, you're going to be rotating towards the microphone.
Cheza hiyo mchezo, tunaenda hivyo, tunafuata, tunaendelea, tunaenda pembeni.
All right.
Okay, vamos a demostrar. You see, we all equal.
So to demonstrate,
Vamos a demostrar.
Anaenda pima, anaenda fanya moja, tuangalie kama nasema nini.
see me as
Unione kama
okay.
I see you.
Perfect.
See me as your friend. See me as a helper.
Yeah, we're all moving, going. And try circle. Listen to how people want to be seen, please.
I see you. See as genuine.
Tiene que decirle te veo. Dígale, tiene que decirle te veo. Te veo. Dígale.
Sí te veo.
Como un hermano. Sí te veo.
Mírame como con ellos.
Sí te veo. Mírame como una tuya.
Pero coja el micrófono.
Yo te veo.
No te veo. Sí te veo.
Usted me mira a mí.
A ver, dígalo por el micrófono.
Ya. You gotta.
You want to make it as a brother. Sí te veo. Así te veo. Mírenme como una persona que le gusta ayudar. Así te veo.
Any language you like.
Any language you want.
See me as a friend.
Sí, a veces no. Sí.
Usted tenía que decirle a él. Dígame como una amiga.
Sí, as a song.
Let's keep moving.
Sí, pero. Look at me, Doctor.
See me as a friend. I see you. See you. Ven conmigo.
I see you. See me as your friend.
I see you. She was playing me. Would you like to? Okay, good. Okay, actually, no, here. Would you do this little person again? Because I want to be cool.
What's one? See you. I just want to make sure that you got it.
See you.
What's one? Keep it.
How do you want him to see you? A friend? Say I see you. No, say I see you. I know you say I see you.
I see you.
I see you.
I see you.
Now turn to me, and you tell me how you'd like to be seen. How would you like to be seen? I see you, te veo. How do I say it, Bush? Te veo, see me as a sometimes complicated mommy.
All right,
Thanks, New Hampshire Endowment for Health. How many of you would like to do this again?
Asante, asante. Wewe tena kaa rudi tena tufanye hivi tena arusha tena mkono juu.
How many?
¿Cuándo algunos de ustedes quieren volver a realizar este evento?
And you can go, yeah! How many of you want to invite somebody again? Raise your hand.
¿Quieren invitar a alguien la próxima vez?
I don't even think you have. How many of you, there's a training on Saturday in Nashua? Come join us, it's free, the food is good. Where's Lauren?
Wanaenda Nashua.
Lauren Winston in Nashua, the training. If you want to learn more about how to do this,
924 Arlington Street Community Center. And it's okay if you can't see the entire time. Come when you can. Puedes venir a este entrenamiento, no te tienes que quedar todo el tiempo. Puedes compartir para que puedas ayudarnos a preparar más eventos para tu comunidad.
Kwa Nashua kutoka Sokotana ya kupata nyuma hapa. Ukitaka kuja ni karibu sana.
All right, as final notes, we're going to give a big round of applause to New Hampshire Endowment for Health. I want to give a big, again, round of applause for all of you for being a part of this. I want to thank the rest of my Youth Stable team.
can we give a big round of applause for Elijah?
And now I believe, Theodore, raise your hand if, dessert is out, so be time for that. It's just a great cake. And please, this is amazing. It is super important. Please fill out a sign-in sheet. They're all over the tables. If you haven't filled one out, it really means a lot to us.
Thank you so much for having given me some of your time. I sincerely appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this TV show and I hope you continue to watch. Thank you. God bless.